Welcome to the second in a series of videos dedicated to mindful transformation, a journey designed to guide you through holistic, mindful practices that support self-discovery, growth, and lasting change. What if the stories you tell yourself every day are shaping your reality, and not always for the better? Think about it for a moment. How often do you catch yourself saying, "I'm not good at this," or "I'll never figure it out"? These aren't just passing thoughts. They're narratives, and they have the power to define what you believe is possible in your life. In today's video, we're diving into something that touches every single one of us, our inner narrative. The way we talk to and about ourselves. That quiet voice in your mind can either hold you back or help you thrive. And the best part? You have the power to rewrite it. Together, we'll explore how to spot and challenge negative self-talk, the transformative power of "I am" statements, and simple mindfulness exercises that will help you start crafting a more empowering identity. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to begin reshaping how you see yourself and your potential. So if you've ever felt stuck in old patterns or wished you could be kinder to yourself, stay with me. The path to rewriting your story begins right here, and it's one step closer than you think. Have you ever thought about the stories you carry? Each one is shaped by past experiences, relationships, and beliefs. Like a fallen leaf, once part of a tree, but now carried by the wind. Some of these stories serve us well, guiding and supporting us, but others, they weigh us down, keeping us stuck in patterns we don't even realize we're repeating. Think about the things you tell yourself. "I'm not good enough," "I always mess things up," or "I'll never succeed." These aren't just fleeting thoughts. They're narratives that shape how you see yourself and what you believe you're capable of. But here's the truth. These stories aren't facts. They're beliefs. And the beautiful thing about beliefs, they can change. Often these stories aren't even ours to begin with. Someone else may have handed them down, a critical teacher, a difficult relationship, or even societal expectations. Over time, we start to believe them, replaying them in our minds until they feel like the truth. This is where mindfulness becomes a powerful tool. When we practice mindfulness, we step back and observe these stories without judgment. We notice them, question them, and begin to see them for what they really are. Just thoughts, not truths. Mindfulness invites us to pause, breathe, and ask, is this story serving me? Is it helping me become the person I want to be? By bringing awareness to these narratives, we open the door to rewriting them into stories that empower and uplift us. Coming up next, we'll explore the power of "I am" statements and how they can help you rewrite your inner narrative, one thought at a time. Let's investigate that together. Have you ever watched how water flows around obstacles? It doesn't resist or give up. It adapts, finding a way forward. Our minds have a similar ability to reshape and adapt, especially when it comes to the words we speak to ourselves. And there's one phrase in particular that holds incredible power. I am. Your subconscious mind listens to everything you say after I am. It doesn't question or argue. It simply takes those words as truth and uses them to shape how you see yourself and what you believe you can achieve. Think about the I am statements you've told yourself over the years. Maybe it's something like, I am lazy, I am not confident, or I am not good enough. These words might feel small in the moment, but over time, they create a ripple effect, reinforcing beliefs that hold you back. But here's the beautiful thing. Just like a stream can change its course, so can you. Imagine replacing I am not good enough with I am learning and growing every day. Or swapping I am lazy for I am capable and motivated. These small shifts create new ripples, ripples that move your mind and life in a more empowering direction. Let's try something together. Grab a notebook or simply take a mental note right now and write down 5 I am statements that resonate with the person you want to become. These aren't about where you are today. They're about where you're going, the growth you're stepping into. Keep this list where you'll see it daily, on your mirror, your desk, or even as a note on your phone. Repeat these statements to yourself each morning and notice how they begin to reshape your mindset and energy over time. Words have power, and when you choose your I am statements with intention, you're taking a powerful step toward becoming the person you were always meant to be. Words are the seeds of transformation, and this is just the beginning of what you can grow. Next, we'll explore how to meet those tricky self-critical thoughts with mindfulness and kindness, turning them into stepping stones for growth. Let's take that step together. Negative self-talk can feel like an unwelcome guest in our minds, always chiming in when we're vulnerable or uncertain. But here's the thing, you're not powerless against it. Through mindfulness, we can learn to notice those thoughts, challenge them, and replace them with words that truly serve us. The next time a self-critical thought arises, something like, I always mess up, or I'm not good enough. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and ask yourself 2 questions. Is this thought helpful? Is it even true? Sometimes just pausing to reflect is enough to weaken the grip of those words. Let's take it a step further. Here are 3 simple ways to challenge negative thoughts and start shifting your mindset. 1. Reframe. Instead of saying, I always fail, try, I'm learning and improving. It's about turning the narrative into something that reflects growth and possibility. 2. Look for evidence. Ask yourself, what proof do I have that this thought is true? And what evidence suggests it's not? We often find that our negative thoughts are based more on fear than fact. 3. Replace. Once you've challenged the thought, create a positive counterstatement. If you think, "I'll never be good at this," replace it with, "I'm capable of learning and getting better." It might feel unnatural at first, but over time, this practice can reshape your inner dialogue. Most importantly, be kind to yourself during this process. Imagine how you'd respond to a close friend who's feeling discouraged. Would you criticize them or call them names? Of course not. You'd remind them of their strengths, their resilience, and how much they're growing. Treat yourself with that same patience, kindness, and understanding. Mindfulness isn't just about observing your thoughts. It's about creating a safe space within yourself to grow and heal. Every time you challenge a negative thought, you take a step closer to a kinder, stronger relationship with yourself. Next, we'll explore a mindfulness practice that helps you embrace this process even more deeply. Ready? I'll guide you through that right now. Let's take a moment to practice mindfulness together. This is a chance to step away from the noise of the day and connect with yourself in a way that's simple yet deeply transformative. You don't need anything special for this, just a quiet space and a willingness to be present. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes, or, if you prefer, soften your gaze and let it rest gently on the water in front of you. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's do that again. Breathe in and out. Now, imagine your thoughts as leaves floating down a stream. Notice each one as it drifts by. Perhaps it's a worry, a memory, or even a to-do list item. Just observe it. Don't judge it, and don't try to grab hold of it. Let it float past, carried gently by the current. Some thoughts might linger a little longer, and that's okay. Simply notice them and remind yourself that you don't have to engage. They're just thoughts, nothing more, nothing less. Now that you've created space in your mind, let's fill it with something empowering. Choose one I am statement that resonates with you. It might be, I am capable. I am growing every day. Or, I am enough. Silently repeat this statement to yourself. Feel its truth as you say it. Imagine it sinking into your mind like roots into fertile soil, grounding you and giving you strength. Take a moment to notice how this feels. How choosing kind, supportive words can create a sense of peace and possibility within you. This practice is always here for you, a tool you can return to whenever you need clarity or calm. Next, we'll explore how to take all the tools we've discussed so far and bring them into your daily life for lasting change. Let's continue this journey together. As the sun sets on today's practice, let's take a moment to reflect on the stories we tell ourselves. These stories shape how we see the world and how we see ourselves. Tonight, I invite you to take a small but powerful step. Write down one story you've been telling yourself that no longer serves you. It might be a belief like, "I'm not enough," or "I can't succeed." Then replace it with a new, empowering belief, one that reflects the person you're becoming. Keep this new belief somewhere you'll see it every day. Let it remind you that you're not defined by your past thoughts. You have the power to choose a narrative that supports and uplifts you. I'd also love to hear from you. Share your favorite "I am" statement or an insight from today's video in the comments below. Your words might inspire someone else to take that first step toward rewriting their own story. Together, we can create a space for growth, support, and transformation. And don't forget, this is just one step on our journey together. In our next video, we'll explore how to let go of what no longer serves you, creating space for new growth and possibilities. I'm so excited to share it with you. Until then, take a deep breath, be kind to yourself, and remember, you're already on the path to transformation. Rewriting your inner narrative isn't something that happens overnight. It takes time, patience, and a willingness to try again and again. But every small shift you make, every kind word you choose for yourself, brings you closer to the life you truly want to live. Remember, you have the power to shape your identity, one thought, one story, one "I am" at a time. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Thank you for sharing this moment with me today. Your journey toward transformation is inspiring, and I'm so grateful to walk alongside you in this process. I can't wait to see you in the next part of this series, where we'll dive into the art of letting go, releasing what no longer serves you to make room for the new. Until then, take care of yourself, and remember, you're already enough, just as you are.